Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with Brazilian prodigy Vitor Roque, as the 18-year-old wonder kid will sign an incremental contract until 2028 with Barcelona. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Giovani Lo Celso, as it has been reported that Barca are strongly looking at the 14 million euro rated Tottenham midfielder as a serious option. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Barcelona's negotiations with Atletico Paranaense over Vitor Roque have not gone as planned, with the two clubs still at loggerheads over the transfer value. Nevertheless, Barcelona appear to have done quite well when it comes to negotiating with Roque himself. The player looks determined to come to Camp Nou and become a trusted attacking option for manager Xavi. Fabrizio Romano has offered a fresh update on Vitor Roque's transfer saga, suggesting Barcelona had agreed details with the player last week. Roque's contract will include a gradual salary increase. It will increase season by season until 2028. The contract will also include bonuses, both for individual and team performances. It appears Barcelona have left no stone unturned when it comes to giving Roque an incentive to join the ranks at Camp Nou. And as far as the negotiations with Atletico Paranaense are concerned, an agreement is understood to be reached over a deal worth 35 million euro fixed, plus 10 million euros in variables, with only the final details left to be ironed out. As per Fabrizio Romano, Barcelona and Atletico Paranaense will speak again over this issue. They will hope to edge out the details and seal the deal soon enough. However, it must be remembered that Barcelona are simply not in a position to register new signings right now. The La Liga champions must find a way to sanction the sale of unwanted stars before they can make way for newer players. They are looking for suitors for Ferran Torres and Frank Kessié, but to no avail so far. Apart from signing Vitor Roque, Barca are also determined to rope in at least two new midfielders and a defender, as coach Xavi looks to strengthen his squad ahead of the new season. Of course, Vitor Roque's signing looks very certain from the look of things, and of course, what an important player is, an important signing, let me put it that way. He has been linked to Barca for such a long time, and after a hard time trying to negotiate with the club, everything now goes on smoothly, as it has been reported that the move is almost getting done. Of course, Vitor Roque will be coming to be the backup striker to Lewandowski before fully taking over the mantle when Lewandowski eventually leaves. Of course, we know Lewandowski is almost 35, which means Lewa does not have so much time left to play. And of course, Vitor Roque is only 18 years old. So Barcelona now still have to make some very tough decisions, like selling players, because we know that they can't register Vitor Roque if player sales don't take place. And ask me, why wouldn't they be able to register Vitor Roque even if Jordi Alba and Busquets are leaving? I don't know it. I don't know why. Of course, it's still something that many people are asking, which means if players like Gerard Piqué, Busquets and Alba did not decide to leave, then what could have happened? Because honestly, when two heavyweights have left the club, you still can register a new signing, then there's something wrong somewhere. But nonetheless, Laporta knows best. So Barcelona will be trying to facilitate other departures, because if they don't do so, new signings won't be possible and Vitor Roque's registration won't be possible. So let's see how it goes. And of course, this report claiming how Barca have, of course, given him a contract and they'll be increasing his salary year by year. It's not like they'll just give him a fixed salary every year. It's an incremental something. And one good thing that I like about is also based on performances. There are other bonuses that will be paid, according to that. So let's see how it goes. The deal worth is 45 million totally, which means 35 million inside that 45. 35 million is for fixed, then 10 million euros is for add-ons or variables. You can put it that way. So the thing is just left now for an official announcement, but they are saying that there are still some few meetings that need to take place to iron out some key details as to the player and his agents and so on and so forth. So I think that will be the first major signing for Barcelona this summer in what will be a very hectic summer transfer window for us, that we need to strengthen the club, strengthen the positions that need strengthening, as Xavi have already prioritized, the DM, an interior midfielder, a backup striker, a left winger, and a right back. Then moving on to the next story of discussion, Barcelona have had a difficult time signing a new midfielder this summer. Their top targets, Joshua Kimmich and Martin Zubimendi, have been deemed way too expensive, while Ruben Neves is on the verge of joining Wolverhampton Wanderers. The club have also reportedly discarded the pursuit of Sofian Amrabat recently, which has forced them to look for other alternatives in the market. One of them is Giovani Lo Celso, the Tottenham midfielder on loan at Villarreal, has emerged as a potential target for Barcelona this summer, as Xavi Hernandez looks to beef up his options in the middle of the pack. According to Mundo Deportivo, Lo Celso is increasingly becoming an appealing target for Barcelona. The player is rated quite highly by Xavi Hernandez and even some of the board members because of his experience at the highest level of football. Not to mention, Lo Celso has performed well during his time on loan at Villarreal. He has emerged as a creative linchpin for the club over the past 2 seasons, and Barcelona feel if Villarreal can seduce the player, so can they. The Catalans, though, are looking for low-cost operation. That is where Clement Lenglet could have come into the picture, even though Tottenham recently confirmed the defender's return to Barcelona after his loan spell. They remain interested in his permanent signing. Another alternative for Barcelona is to loan Lo Celso for at least 1 season, possibly with a purchase option tied to a contract at the end of next season. A lot could depend on Tottenham's valuation for the player, who still has a contract in North London until 2025. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.